we had a fellow YouTuber caddying this week.
I saw that.
So Eric Anders Lang, who we've had on the show before, Random Golf Club, he was caddying for Rich Beam. I mean, that's quite a cool thing to do, innit? To caddy at a major tournament.
Correct.
Now, Rich Beam, obviously, he won. I don't know what year he won it, but
2002.
Wow, not. I actually thought it was going to be longer than that ago. 2002.
22 years ago.
So obviously he gets...
That means you're getting old now.
Exemption for a while. Yeah.
If you think that's only 22 years ago, bloody hell, that's not long.
Only 2002. That was it's only a couple of years ago. He obviously has got exemption for a period of time. So he decided to get Eric Hans Lang on the bike, which was pretty cool. Hopefully he's made some content about it, because that'd be quite interesting to see.
What do you think about the kind of exemptions when you win a major? Should it be indefinite? I don't know what it is on the PGA, but obviously 22 years later, Rich Beam is still playing in it. I'm guessing it's till you're 65 or 60. I think
it'll be an age thing, won't it?
And obviously the Masters is forever.
Yeah.
Like, is that the right thing? Should there be I don't know,
a time frame?
Well, I'm just looking, and this is, again, this always causes some level of dialogue in the comments and whatever, but he won it in 2002. And if you look at, actually, I was looking at this the other day, because when I first heard that Eric was doing this, if you look at Rich Beam's major career, it's been a crazy one. So his first major, this is all according to Wikipedia, but was 1999, the Open, and he missed the cut. And then he played the PGA that year and came tied 70th. The following year, the year 2000, didn't play any majors. Following year after that, 2001, he played one, missed the cut. So to this point now, he's played 3 majors, missed the cut in 2, and come tied 70th in the other one. 2002, didn't play the Masters, didn't play the US Open, didn't play the Open, but did play the PGA and won it. So
crazy,
he played in 4 majors, won 1, tied 70th, and then 2 missed cuts. And then from then up until the present day, his best finish is a tied 20th, which was at the Open in 2007. So a few years obviously after his win. But realistically, he's had a lot of obviously missed cuts in the PGA. And anything of note, really, he had a tied 36th in 2012. In one sense, part of you thinks, of course, he's won the event. He can play in it till he's 60, 65 or whenever he wants, whatever it might be. Or there is a part of me that does feel like there should be a ruling. If you miss 5 cuts in a row, you're done.
I don't disagree massively, if I'm honest with you. Because... I think even they were joking around Rich Beam and Eric. It was like, he's going to caddy for 2 rounds of golf.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a conversation around him making a cut. It was caddying. Eric could have had a serious family wedding on the Saturday, and he would have been pretty guaranteed he's going to be there on the Saturday.
But what's bizarre, though, is having said that, if you look here, there actually hasn't been a spell where Rich Beam has missed 5 cuts in a row. He's missed 3 in a row, and then he had like a tied 73rd where he made the cut. Then he's gone cut, tied 80th. Then he's gone cut. There wasn't one in 2023, so he didn't play in 2023. And he's cut again this one. So if he misses the cut next year,
he's
then
out.
It'd be 5 and out.
He's out.
So it's a challenge for Rich Beam. You heard it here first. Make the cut, or Guy Charnock says you know how to play anymore.
It is difficult, because obviously one of the benefits of winning a major tournament is that you do get to play in it for so many years, and there'll be huge accolades with that. Sponsorship opportunities, being able to monetize opportunities. I mean, John Daly, for example, he played in it again this year, didn't he? He won the PGA Championship.
He only played 1 round this year. I don't know if he was injured.
I think he withdrew. He had a thumb injury.
Is that then golf's USP that makes it so much better than any other sport, that these guys like a John Daly or Rich Beam can win years and years ago and still play, and sometimes maybe make a cut and make it look like golf is for everybody, not just a younger person sport? Or is it a negative of golf? You wouldn't get a footballer gets to play for Man United still because they won the Premier League in 2000 or whatever.
What could do with it?
Yeah, but is it a good difference, or is it a bad difference, or does it matter at all?
I do like it. When I was at the Masters this year, I mean, Olasabal did really well at the Masters this year, but I remember stood down the 12th hole, and Olasabal was walking off the 11th, and literally the whole crowd around the 12th tee stood up, huge standing ovation. He stood there on 12, one of the hardest par 3, stuck it to about 3 foot, knocked it in for birdie. And I was like, that was quite, in a weird way, that was quite historic. Like for many golfers who've grown up watching the sport, who certainly were present, they're getting to watch Olasabal there hit this wonderful shot, as they will do with Langer next year when it's his final Masters. Like, they get to see these legends of the game, albeit for only a snippet. Does it help with bringing the crowds in? Like, does it help with bringing, I don't want to say sponsors, but does it help kind of elevate the event because it's got these kind of past winners in there?
Yeah, it's a weird one because I think if you look at it in a sense like the Masters and you look at the par 3 tournament, or you look at the guys that open up the tee, what's it called, the official teeing off thing, well, like Jack Nicklaus does it, is it just called, what's it actually called?
The opening ceremony?
Yeah, whatever it's called. Like, you look at that, I feel like that is such a great place to honour these past champions, these legends of the game, and it is something that golf does have. So I think there's definitely a place for that around major championships. But I suppose for us in golf, the sport of golf, the 4 majors are designed to be the pinnacle of professional golf, the absolute top level. Like, is it right that these guys who are past it are still playing in those events? Or should they have some more ambassador style role around the tournament? But I don't know. But I have mixed thoughts on it. But I suppose at the end of the day, if they make the cut, it's a great achievement. But yeah, I'm not sure.